Hello, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Wednesday, August the 14th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could take place today. The message may or may not be for you. So just take what resonates, leave behind the rest. Because this is a general collective reading, this is not sign specific, but I will call it zodiac signs throughout the reading. If you'd like to book a more personalized reading, feel free to check out the links below in the description box. I always like to talk about what comes through in my astrology channeling each morning in meditation, and then I like to jump in with the tarot. So you're going to want to stick around. You're not going to want to miss this. So let's talk about these energies. I was swimming in this beautiful energy this morning of the World card and the Empress. And so there's a energy, I feel, of fertility right now within the collective. You could be this Empress, you could be dealing with this Empress, but there's some type of completion and closure I feel going on. And so somebody here is ready to start something new. Are you ready to start something new? Because this could be a new relationship, this could be a new business venture, whatever it is. You have the power to make it happen. That was a loud message. We all have the power to make things happen. And so you might need to take that first step. You might have to take a leap of faith. You might have to be willing to face some very hard truths. It really is an energy about getting real with your truth. We do have Mars forming a conjunction to Jupiter today. And this carried with it a very loud energy of the Tower and the Page of Cups. We also have Mercury leaving Virgo today and going backwards and dipping into Leo. And so this is the energy of like, hey, take those rose-colored glasses off and really have a long, hard look at what is blocking your progress when it comes to moving forward. And so the assertive energy of Mars, the forceful energy of Mars is the Tower energy. And I do feel the Jupiter energy is saying, hey, find your strength, find your confidence, find your ability to grow beyond a certain situation, find your enthusiasm to take action, grab your success. You have to grab your success. You have to reach out and you have to grab it. And so there very well could be an unexpected shift that is about to occur, because that's the Tower. It comes in to shift something. It comes in to break down a false belief or a false foundation. And this does actually lead to transformation for the better. And so this might be a time of emotional turbulence, but the energy is fertile after some sort of upheaval. This is creating profound emotional growth. And so somebody here, I feel, is they're like right in the eye of the storm. So let's talk about what needs to come through with the tarot, and let's dig into it a little bit further. And I decided to set the tone today with the Hearts Hidden Secret deck. So let's see what needs to come through. Oh yeah, get ready for some type of conflict. I'm hearing that song, Far from the Shallow Now. And so if you're feeling hollow, if you're feeling empty, if you're bored, are you in some type of status quo foundation that's based on some sort of shallowness? Because we are far from the shallow now when it comes to this awakening journey. So there might be a conflict. You might just be clashing with somebody where there's too many differences. And maybe this is like rose-colored glasses off. Hey, we're just not compatible. So let's see what else needs to come through here. What other messages need to come through for the collective today? I just feel, yeah, eye of the storm. And so, oh, these all kind of wanted to go into my hand. So we're going to take that. So there is a finality here. They're showing me the Ten of Swords in my third eye. And so there might be a final farewell. There might be a very hard ending here when it comes to leaving someone or something behind. But somebody here is encouraged to just keep going, keep walking the path. This could be like, hey, you're changing tracks. You're leaving something behind. But there is this energy of closure for sure, completion. And so do not let resentment, anger, or bitterness hold you back. And maybe somebody is going to be trying to lash out at you with some hurtful words, but I feel there's some type of third-party attachment here that needs to be released in order for a new cycle. So what do we got here? We got twin flames, we got chasing, we've got a mistake here, we've got boundaries, and we've got an apology coming in. And so there's some type of mirroring when it comes to shared feelings. So what is reflected back to you in these energies? I feel is coming up in order to maybe heal a past misunderstanding. Maybe somebody here in the past made a mistake. Maybe they ran away from their twin flame, their mirror soul, and now they're no longer wanting to play the victim. But I feel somebody here is really lost in a sea of foggy emotions, and there is a need to master boundaries. When is enough enough, right? When is enough enough? Because somebody here needs to draw the line in the sand. And I do feel there could be a twin flame here in hot pursuit of something. And when you really think about the twin flame dynamic, it's actually very toxic. The running, the chasing, the pursuit of something that is always eluding you. And so we have to master resilience on this journey. Everything is a reflection of what we need to heal inside. And so there is a past mistake here that needs to be addressed. I think somebody here is feeling very misunderstood. Could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be. You may or may not hear my daughter playing in the background. She's playing right beside me pretty much with her Barbies. But I do feel somebody here might be coming in wanting to seek some type of forgiveness. I feel a return. Somebody wants to apologize, but maybe this is just to create that final farewell, that final closure, because I do feel there's something very karmic here playing out, but it's really time to go into the depths of the importance of the value of this mirror soul connection, because I do believe it's part of a heart awakening, a heart opening. And so be open to the lesson that is coming forward, because I do feel somebody here might have some very hurtful words to say. And maybe you're just being asked to leave this person behind. So if there is somebody returning from the past with an apology, that does not mean that you have to take them back. An apology can be accepted without some type of reconnection. So let's get further into this with the tarot. And I chose the Archangel Power Tarot cards today. 8 of Cups in reverse, just flipped right out the top of the deck. And so this is returning to something from the past. Maybe somebody walked away from their twin flame and they thought there was something better out there for them. What I just heard was the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Somebody has to go back to something because they know it's the right thing to do for them to create closure. And so there's like one last look back at the past as part of this spiritual quest. So let's see what else needs to come through. Yeah, we get the 6 of Cups. And we get the 8 of Cups in reversed. And so there's kind of a 2 of Cups in reversed at play here. And so maybe this return is to seek forgiveness with an apology in order to embrace some deep inner child healing and wounding. And so there could be the rekindling of a relationship. You don't have to rekindle anything with anybody if you don't want to. But this is about some childhood healing. So let's get into it and let's see what else needs to come through. So water energy, Pisces energy, I feel strong Pisces energy. And so I do feel maybe this is a lesson in boundaries, though, knowing when to say enough is enough. Maybe this is a cycle of going back and forth, and now it's time to just be in hot pursuit of chasing your dreams, maybe chasing a new career path. We get a King of Coins in reversed, and we got a fallout. And so somebody here, I feel, is really struggling with success. I think there's a lack of stability. Somebody here, I think, chose money over love. The King of Coins in reverse can be very ungrounded, can be somebody very selfish, materialistic, somebody that uses their resources as a means to control. And I do feel somebody here is struggling with financial success, but there it is. There's that new beginning, guys. We've got a leap of faith here. Somebody needs to believe in themselves. This really is about listening to the heart. Is this going to give you joy, taking back somebody that really isn't grounded and stable? Maybe it will. This really is an evaluation of what is it that you need to do in order to make your dreams a reality. And so this is a time of joy. This is a time of success. This is a time of like, hey, make a wish. We could have a king here that's really made a wish and now they want to go back. But I feel where I put this king is right below the bitterness card. And so I think bitterness has really hurt this person when it comes to moving forward. But let's do 9 cards and let's see what needs to come through. I'm going to leave this guy over on the side here. Remember, it doesn't have to be a man. It can be a woman embodying that energy. We get the Moon reversed, Pisces energy. We get the Magician, Gemini energy. And we have a big square coming up here very soon. The energies are already building. The square is already there. The energy will be exact coming up here. between Jupiter in Gemini and I believe it's Saturn in Pisces. And so there's going to be an opportunity to reevaluate the life that you really want and to take actions towards a successful new beginning. But first you got to overcome your fear. You have to overcome any illusions. You might have to improve your plans. You're really going to have to listen to your intuition, because that's the only thing that's going to provide you that accurate guidance. This is all about facing your fears and growing stronger. And we get the world reversed. So 3 majors right out the gate. So what this says to me is you're not in control. The universe is in control. And so there's cosmic forces beyond your control that are bringing something back around when it comes to a past cycle in order to close it out and complete it. And so there is some type of completion here that needs to be addressed. And so you can't have your happily ever after. You can't have your happy ending until a lesson kind of comes full circle. And so this is part of your spiritual growth. We get the 6 of Cups. So this is about a past soulmate coming back in. Oh, and now we get the Queen of Coins upright. So we kind of do have a true pair on the board, but we've got this King of Coins in reverse that's not even in this Queen of Coins energy field. We've got a divine feminine coming through, I feel. The Queen of Coins is the last queen in all of the tarot cards and all of the suits before you reach Empress status. And I did feel the energy of the World and Empress. So there is something coming back around in order for a lesson to come full circle. This queen, she's mature. She's practical. She's generous. She's happy. She's grounded. She knows how to nurture herself. She knows how to nurture those that she loves. She has the ability to make anything more beautiful. And so somebody might have to return to this queen for some wise advice. Ding dong, time's up. We get the 9 of Wands, which is the wounded healer. I do feel we've got a feminine here that has stayed determined when it comes to moving forward. And she's prepared for any possibility right now. And so we could have somebody here that is a spiritual activist of some sort. Oh, yeah. And there she is. She's the Empress. All right. I knew it. This queen is stepping into Empress status is really what it feels like. And so I do feel this King reverse knows it's time to act. I think maybe they've been planning for a long time to come back. There are some mirrored shared feelings here. And I do feel an opportunity to make some type of amends with the Page of Cups upright. And so I think there's a new emotional situation brewing below the surface. The Empress is saying, hey, I'm ready for my rewards. I do feel there's somebody here that is some type of conscious co-creator. Oh, yeah, and she might even be a public speaker. Look at that. I feel a very strong feminine energy here that is coming into a successful new beginning, maybe receiving some type of luxurious, abundant resources from the divine, receiving some divine blessings. And there is a message coming regarding a past relationship. And so you're going to have to really harness those great intuitive insights, and you're going to have to be honest. But this queen knows exactly what it is that she needs to do. The Queen of Swords will cut anything out of her life that is not beneficial to the life that she wants to create, to the experience that she wants to create. And so this really might be a time for this Empress, might be a time for career rather than relationship. So I'm curious about this King, but let's first see what's on the bottom of the deck. We've got an Empress here that is a teacher of the teacher, and she's coming into a brand new beginning. So if you resonate as a divine feminine, I just want to say the end of all of the delays is near. And it's really time for you to stand up for what it is that you believe in. And maybe this has been a huge lesson in boundaries. I do feel with Lilith in Libra right now, the boundaries energy is very loud, and we need to know when enough is enough, because the shadow side of Libra is indecision. It's chasing. And whenever you're chasing after something, it will always elude you. And so I do feel there is a change in direction here that's going to offer a lot of happiness. I feel there's a feminine here that is claiming her personal power, and this might bring in a new trustworthy offer. I think there's a lot to accomplish here. I really do. I feel Virgo energy. This offer that's coming is trustworthy, but it might require some understanding. Somebody, I think, is trying to find the humor in a situation, but they're coming in devoted. And I think they've been watching this Empress. They've definitely been watching this Empress, I feel, change her life. And there's that tower. There's going to be an unexpected tower in order to create some type of justice when it comes to a past misunderstanding. And so there's going to be a ruling made in this Empress's favor. There could be even a court ruling, but the Justice card is about fighting for justice, fighting for equality. And so there's going to be a sudden revelation, and it's going to change your life rapidly. And I do think there's an unexpected arrival with the Knight of Wands reversed, and this Knight of Wands reversed is coming in with some truth. I do feel this Knight of Wands is connected to this King of Ariel, King of Pentacles in reversed, and they're coming in and they're ready to face a challenge. I think maybe in the past this king, not really a king at all in reversed, maybe pieced out, ghosted, abandoned somebody, but I feel they're not going to let any bumps in the road hinder them coming in with some type of truth. They're coming in with some clear communication in order to clear up a past problem. I think maybe after a period of confusion, addictions, disillusionment, there is a brand new opportunity, a passionate brand new opportunity here to do something different. That's kind of what I feel. So let's clarify this King of Coins in reverse, because I do feel it's this king here that needs to embrace some sort of changes. What does this king have to say? The High Priestess reversed. The Devil reversed. And the Five of Coins. Yeah, I feel this king very well could have abandoned a twin soul. And I feel they're facing all kinds of current challenges right now, and they're facing them alone. And so what goes around eventually does come back around. And so there's a king here creating a self-fulfilling prophecy with all of these negative thoughts. I think they received poor advice. They took poor advice. They were overly reliant on what other people had to say about this situation. And now they're releasing themselves from something that has held them back, whether it's an addiction, a third party, karmic attachments with peers. I think this masculine has a lot of worry. They're lacking self-confidence. And I do feel they are going into a state of reflection. I think they are receiving all kinds of valuable insights and downloads about this connection, and they just want to be at peace in their life. So what is this queen going to say? Because it could go either way. This Queen of Swords, she holds the sword of truth. She holds the sword of power. She also holds the sword that can cut things out. And so it's like a double-edged sword. So what is this queen going to say? Like, is this going to be beneficial? I think she's really career focused at this time. She's focused on this new beginning. So what's the queen got to say? We got the Hanged Man. We get Pisces energy. We get the Six of Coins. We get the Eight of Coins. Definitely she's somebody that's focused on her work and takes great pride in her work and what she creates. And so I think she's working on perfection here, and she's working on educating herself, advancing her skills. And I do feel this queen is saying, hey, yes, there's a better way. I can see that there's a better way. And I think this queen might have to pause for reflection and to gain her own insights before making a decision, because I think this queen is going to say, hey, you didn't meet my needs in the past. It wasn't reciprocal. I gave to you and you didn't give back to me. And so are you going to be able to fulfill my needs? Are you going to be able to, you know, embrace the magical opportunity that I have? And so I do feel this queen is going to be speaking with kindness. There is a lesson when it comes to giving and receiving. And I just feel this queen is saying, hey, if you invest in me, I'll invest in you. And so there very well could be an opportunity for a clean slate, a new beginning here. But it is about what gives you joy. And there is going to have to be a very difficult conversation. And so it's a challenge for sure. I think you got what it takes to succeed here. But there's like a review of a past soul contract. And you're going to want to review it very carefully, because I think in the past it was a false start. I think there is a possibility for a new beginning here. But you're going to have to be willing to take that leap of faith. I think somebody here is getting some harsh karma for a poor decision in the past. And so there's some type of compassionate review, and it is going to take a whole lot of honest communication here. And so get ready to clear up communication problems with somebody from the past that I feel unexpectedly left, didn't come back, and now they're coming in with fresh new energy as a page. And so fire energy. This is about facing the challenges. This is about making a decision, a clear decision, being decisive on what it is that you truly want, and taking action towards what it is that you want. And so let's clarify the moon reverse, because I feel this is opening up the doorway for improving your plans. So the moon reverse, this could be happening around the full moon. We get the Ace of Cups in reverse, clarifying the moon reversed, the Three of Wands in reversed, and the Knight of Cups in reversed. I feel this is like a major wake-up call. This is like a massive heart chakra activation in order to purge and cleanse the negative experiences for this new positive emotional experience. The Three of Gabriel in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse is like, hey, you've waited a long time. These ships are coming in, and I think you're not even going to see this coming. The Knight of Cups in reversed is, be careful though. Be careful of illusions, because you cannot commit to a romantic delusion when it comes to relationships. I do think in the past, maybe this king or wannabe king was like a love bomber. The Knight of Cups in reversed is my romanticizer, my love bomber. They come in, they want to sweep you off your feet, and then they drop you like a bad habit when they find something shinier. Remember I said the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And so, yeah, I think somebody here is definitely getting a wake-up call when it comes to some self-sabotaging behaviors, releasing a situation that really isn't serving them. And I do feel they're considering taking a more uplifting approach to their path, and they are freaking out. I think this wake-up call is creating fear, unnecessary worry. I do feel somebody is so focused on the outcome that they desire that it's like almost like a clinging energy. And so somebody here needs to release feelings of regret connected to the past, feelings of guilt connected to the past. And yeah, there is an opportunity to pair with somebody that you are connected with on the heart. This is about choosing from the heart. The Lovers is making a decision from the heart. This can bring forward a deeply emotional commitment, but it really is all about the power of love. So I don't know, man. Let's see what the closing message is on this one. Let's do the crystal stone deck. What's the closing message? You're going to have to go with your gut on this one. You're going to have to go with your gut, because I do feel there's an Empress here whose creativity is in overdrive, but maybe her sex life has been down the tubes. Her sex life has been in sleeping mode. But there is a need to release fearful thought cycles and to just say yes and take action. I do feel somebody here feels that they might be told to shut up and get out of my face if they show up to this queen. But I do feel there's two lovers here that have some beautiful spiritual work to do together. So what's the closing message on this one today? What's the closing message? There we go. Soften your heart. I think somebody here was all blocked up on the heart. And, you know, sometimes we have to go through some very painful heartbreaks. And when the heart hurts, the heart will heal again. But when the heart hurts, you kind of got to feel all of your feels. I think somebody might have had a side piece here. I'm just saying that's not going to be for everybody. And this likely led to a major loss. And I feel somebody has really avoided the grieving process when it comes to the ending of a past relationship. And now they're grieving this outdated idea of self. And so somebody here, I feel, is feeling all of their feels when it comes to a painful ending. And I think they just want to come in and heal this. They want to fall in love again. They're ready. So somebody's calling on their power with pyrite. I also feel somebody was dealing with fool's gold, and they threw away the real thing, the real diamond here. And now somebody is having trouble sleeping. Somebody's definitely been sleeping on their fullest potential here. They're feeling tired. And so pyrite is definitely about the solar plexus and harnessing your will center. And so somebody here needs to have faith that hey, it might not work out exactly how I want. You can't control other people. But if you don't take a risk, if you don't find the drive to take that action with your masculine energy, then the answer is always going to be no. Just saying, if you don't ask, the answer is always going to be no. And so I think somebody wants to come in with an offer. They want to go away on a romantic weekend getaway. I think without the kids, if you've got kids. But they first got to kind of power through all of this shrouded dark matter. They got to banish their blahs. And so definitely could be a Cancer here for sure that needs to take action. And I just want to say, like, as above, so below. And so, yeah, somebody, I feel there's an Empress here that just had to find her get up and go after somebody ghosted her. And now the ghost from the past is coming back seeking forgiveness with an apology. And that's kind of what I got for a message today, guys. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box below. Also, if you would like to become a channel member, there's a membership side of the channel. If you want to get access to all of the member perks, head on over there. Join us on the other side. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.